For most people, when they are asked where are they from, a single place is usually the answer. For me, I have lived in so many places throughout my life that home is just a fixation of my reality. Home is not where I was born, or where I've lived, or where I grew up. Home is a culmination of all the places where I have lived that defines who I am. Home is where my heart is, and this is my story. Both of my parents are from Venezuela, but due to the economic crisis and a high crime rate, amongst other reasons, they decided to move to Miami, Florida, where I was born in 1997. 4 years later, on my birthday, the same date, I received the best present of them all, a little sister, Maria Victoria. She was the reason for my endless, reckless behavior, but she was also my best friend. Growing up in Miami was amazing. Being able to visit Orlando, make other family adventures, and just fall in love with my passion, basketball. But our stay in Miami would not last forever. At the age of 10, my family moved back to Venezuela, where we stayed with family. However, I never thought the word family could account for hundreds and hundreds of individuals. My Spanish was very rusty when I got to Venezuela, but after hundreds of deals with students and teachers for help with my assignments, in exchange for me doing their English homework, I managed to fluently learn the language. It was amazing to meet all my family members, as well as get to know my culture much more, learn Spanish fluently, and play basketball for my state team, Carabobo. It was all bittersweet, because the country was also falling apart. This my parents knew, that there were no opportunities for us here. So we decided to move to Panama City, Panama. Panama was where I grew up, not only as an adult, but as a basketball player too. A couple weeks after I first arrived to Panama, I found a basketball academy by the name of Jump Shoot, where I ended up becoming a part of that family. With Jump Shoot, I was blessed to travel to 5 countries to represent Panama and my academy while playing basketball. I kept falling in love with basketball, and I knew that my ultimate goal was to play college basketball in the US. My high school was also called the Metropolitan School of Panama, where I met such amazing people that I now call family, and that we created memories that are now eternal. One day, there was a college fair happening in my school, and I decided to go in and look at potential schools where I might apply. I had no idea that the school that I would end up choosing was right there in front of me. Andres, the international recruiter from Briarcliff, convinced me not only economically and academically, but also from a basketball perspective that I needed to be at Briarcliff. Briarcliff has tremendous excellence with Panamanian basketball players, and it did that in the 70s. And since then, a long line of players have taken their talent to the cliff. There was no doubt in my mind that I had to become a part of that legacy. That legacy was something much, much bigger than myself. It's extremely humbling to see Panamanian basketball legends like Mario Galvez and Rolando Frazier tell me their experiences at Briarcliff. Here at Briarcliff, I've met so many nice and amazing people that have helped with homesickness and become good friends, but also making college fun. My basketball teammates are also really cool. It's really nice to learn where each one of them are from. I'm majoring in kinesiology because it is one of my passions, helping others and seeing others improve and making them better. Back in Panama, I would train basketball players and adults several times a week, and I really enjoyed it. My plans for the future are untold, but my dream is to play professional basketball, whether it's in Europe or it's in South America. I just want to play basketball. I also want to use my degree to train elite athletes from professional basketball clubs or teams, and hopefully later create a chain of academies in South America to help underprivileged children achieve their dreams of playing sports. I would have never imagined that I would have ended up where I am right now, and it is completely all thanks to my parents. And I just cannot wait to see what the future holds for me. Like the great Soren Kierkegaard once stated, life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards.